Hello everybody, my name is Sean and welcome back to the channel. It has been a fair bit since you've actually seen my face, but I am back and I thought I would just give a little intro to this video that's coming on. This was a Q&A that I done last month, or maybe even the month before. I think it was June, so it would have been 2 months ago. So what I say in the intro is a little bit outdated because I say like, you've seen my video, my new song Wit, but my new song is technically This Time. So just discard that. If you want to go check out my music, there is a playlist on my channel. There's Overkill EP and there is the Initiation mixtape. The mixtape will be coming out in this week or the next week. I have not decided yet, but it will be coming soon, so keep your eyes peeled, keep your ears peeled, because this is the best music I've made. I put so much emotion into this, I put so much time into this, I put that much emotion into this that I almost broke down writing some of the songs. So it was very hard for me to get into the mindset to write these songs, but I'm getting better and I'm already writing more shit, more better shit. So there you go. So yeah, this is a Q&A that I done a couple months ago, so I hope you guys enjoy. I'll speak to you guys in a bit. Peace. Hello everybody, my name is Sean and welcome back to my channel. As you have seen, I have released one of my new songs, which is called Wit. It's a remix of the Will song that Joyner Lucas put out, and then Knowledge, the one that I reacted to, M. So I mashed them two together to make Wit. I combined the idea of the song titles, which I took inspiration from Knowledge, and then obviously the backing track from Wit, and put it all together to make my own song. So if you haven't checked it out so far, go and check it out. Leave this video right now, go and check that out, and then come back, because I think it is a good song and it's a start of something new for me. It's a start of my new music. Obviously Answers was kind of a start, but that was obviously I think that was last year now that I released that. So obviously we're changing things up. The mixtape is almost done. I need to record maybe 2 songs and then we're done, and I'll release it maybe August time, maybe mid-July, who knows. But I will be releasing music soon and it is very, very, very exciting for me. So as you're now here, I thought I might do a Q&A, because I haven't done a Q&A on this channel because I've not been big enough to get questions. So I went on Snapchat and I put on my personal story to my friends and family and stuff to ask me questions for a Q&A for YouTube, and I would answer them on camera obviously. And there's a few that I've picked from different websites that I think may be interesting to answer, but then there's obviously a few that's been from Snapchat that I will obviously answer. I will keep anonymous on who has sent these questions in, because that's just not fair, I don't think. So anyway, let's get into the first question. And the first question is, what's your life dream / goal now? I think my life dream is to be a successful, I want to say rapper, but I also want to say musician, because I want to go and try and tap into different genres, different things that I can do instead of just rapping. But my main goal is to be a successful rapper and do shows in front of people and put myself out there more for people, and just that whole concept of being a rapper, because then I gain more confidence in that. I gain more positivity in me and how I look and how I feel and how I sound, because when I started releasing music, I didn't really know what I was doing. I didn't know how to rap. I didn't know how to flow. I didn't know what was good writing, how long it should take to write a song. I didn't know any of that stuff. And obviously, I'm kinda getting to know now. I don't fully understand. I'm not like huge in the industry and stuff, but I'm getting there. I'm starting to build something for myself, I think. Which I realised with this Wit song. I released it, and when I heard it, I didn't think it was that good. I didn't think it was like the best thing that I've ever made. But I was like, I've made it, and it means something to me, so I'm gonna release it and just see people's opinions on it. And people had very, very positive opinions about the song, which I was not expecting again, because I've dealt with negativity pretty much all my life. Whenever I've tried to do something, the negativity has just kind of got in the way and stuff. So I think I'm rambling on, but that is probably one of my life dreams and goals. Another one is maybe be part of a radio show, make my own radio, like not station, but like make my own radio concept, like maybe a podcast. Maybe I know I could do a podcast like now, but like I don't really know anything to talk about and stuff like that. So maybe like do that, make radio shows, join a radio station, and maybe try and work my way into making my own radio station. I don't know. I'm just brainstorming and just seeing what kind of different directions I can go. So yeah, I hope that's answered the question. The next one is a very, very interesting one, and it is, what made you leave school? Now, what made me leave school? And this person means high school, which I don't know what that is in America or anything, but it's high school here because we have nursery, primary school, high school, college, or university, or both. But yeah, so in high school, the person's asking, I'm just going to say he's asking what made me leave school. What really made me leave school was I wasn't getting the education that I wanted. I wasn't learning things that I wanted to learn. Like, I was sitting in maths classes, English classes, drama classes, like business, IT, like that kind of stuff, and I was hating it. I was hating every moment of it. Obviously I got to talk to my friends, and I got to talk to like people that I know and like, but in terms of actually learning things, that just wasn't what I wanted to learn. It wasn't anything that I was interested in, really. The only thing that I was really interested in high school was drama, where I could muck about with lighting and sound and that kind of thing, which obviously then I went into college to do broadcast media, and now I'm in college doing radio. But I just think that I wasn't getting what I wanted out of school, and that was just my personal preference. Obviously everybody's got their own preferences and everybody thinks a different way, so people have benefited from school much more than I have, but I can't sit and watch somebody write something on the board and learn it. I need to do something hands-on, which is why I went into broadcast media, because then I could record, I could edit myself, I could film things, I could, as I said, record things, I could like just do stuff that I'm hands-on with, and then I learn more with it. So that's the answer to that one. The next one is, somebody's went, how did you meet your girlfriend and what's she like? Well, they started it with, I've got a question, but that's obviously... Now, I know who sent this, and she probably knows who sent this, but I met my girlfriend actually online, which is very weird. But yeah, I met her online, we started talking, and we met up once, and then we've been together for a year and 5 months. Year and 5 months. It's a year and 6 months this month, which, because it's July now. But yeah, so I met her online, and she's great. She's perfect. She helps me, I help her. We have a little argument sometimes, but every couple, I think, has their arguments sometimes. But yeah, she's amazing. Now we're going on to more like website questions. So the first one is, who would you most like to collaborate with? Now, a lot of people would probably expect me to say Whit Lowry, but well, obviously I'd like to collaborate with Whit Lowry, and because that would just be sick as shit. That would be so good. But I'm thinking more of like a singer. So then, so that person can do the chorus, and then I can do a verse. But in terms of singers, I don't really know. Maybe like Tom Walker. There's a guy from Fife. A lot of people probably haven't heard of him, but he got a #1 in the singer-songwriter charts. His name's Cameron. I can't remember his second name, Barnes or something. Cameron Barnes. And I listened to his music today, and he's sick. He's got like kind of a country feel, but not really. It's kind of more hyped up a little bit, but he's sick. But if I had to choose somebody I would most like to collaborate with, probably Whit Lowry, because he's my idol, and he's the reason I started, pretty much. So, the next one is, which famous musicians do you admire? Now, there is a few. Whit Lowry is one of them, Eminem is another one, Big Sean is another one, and then other musicians, like, I look up to Arctic Monkeys a lot. I don't take inspiration from them in my own music, but I look up to them a hell of a lot. Shinedown, I don't know if probably some of you have heard of Shinedown, but yeah, they are sick. I absolutely love Shinedown. They're top notch. But apart from that, there's not really anyone else that I admire. There's people that I like, but I think Whit, Big Sean, Arctic Monkeys, and who's the Shinedown. I think they're like the top 5, pretty much. So yeah. That's the same question. What is the best advice you've been given? Now, this is kind of targeted at music, but I'm just gonna answer it in 2 different ways. I'm gonna answer it in the music industry and like YouTube and stuff like that, and then I'm gonna answer it in like real life terms and what people like advice that I've been actually given. So in music, the best advice that I've been given, I've not been given much because I don't really know a lot of people that make music or like are in that industry, but I think the one thing that somebody has said is, be more versatile in your voice. Show more emotion in the tone of voice that I'm using, instead of just using the monotone one pitch, one tone all the way through the song. Kind of change it up, express myself through my music, and then people will obviously like enjoy it more. Which that is very, very good advice, and it's very good advice for anyone. And I think that's probably the advice I give anyone that's trying to start rapping. Like, they don't know really what they're doing, because that's how I was. I didn't know really what I was doing, and I got advice from people. So yeah, be more versatile, use different tones of voice, different pitches whenever you're trying to express yourself, like actually put emphasis in your words. I think that's probably the best advice that I've been given. And the best advice I've been given in terms of life, like actual life advice, probably, you don't have to be happy all the time. Like, the world isn't here for you to be positive 100% of the time. Like, sometimes you're gonna have your down days, you're gonna have your hard moments, and you have to take that in. Like, again, there's a line in a Shinedown song that goes, where would you be if it weren't for days like this, like bad days? Where would you be if you didn't have that odd bad day? Like, if I woke up today and I was miserable, like I was like really upset and really sad, I would have to just live out the day, wake up tomorrow, it's a new day in the morning, we'll get going again. You know what I mean? It's like, everybody's gonna have that one day, that one moment that they're kind of just gonna be down, they're going to be upset or whatever, and that's fine, and that's okay because everybody has those moments. So I think that's probably the best advice I've been given, is like, you do not have to be happy 100% of the time, and it's very good advice because like you don't have to be happy 100% of the time. Nobody's happy 100% of the time. But yeah. So the next question is my dream vacation. Now, I've been on a lot. Well, I'm gonna say holiday because we call it holidays over here. I've been on a lot of holidays. I've been to Spain. I've been to Turkey. I've been to Blackpool. I went to Manchester, Birmingham. I went to America for 3 weeks. But I think my dream vacation, the place that I would want to go the most, is Bora Bora. It looks beautiful. The little like shelters, like the little huts that you kind of get to stay in, they look so cool. And there's another place. It's like a treehouse place. Zerka went there, like from the Sidemen, and Freya, his girlfriend, and they stayed in this big treehouse, and it was sick. It looked so nice. And they went round about Christmas time, so it was cold, but it was very lovely. So one of the two places, Bora Bora or that treehouse place that I don't know the name of, they'd be sick, I think. The last movie I watched, I'm not actually sure. Either The Equalizer 2 or Forrest Gump, I think. Two very good films. But then it also could be The Shawshank Redemption, which, if you haven't watched The Shawshank Redemption, it's so good. It's really good. I think you should watch it. The Equalizer 2 is quite good. It's just I prefer the first one, I think. And then Forrest Gump can't be beat. Honestly, it can't. But yeah, I think those. It's one of those three that I've watched last. Here's the last question, because we've been going for like 15 minutes now. So, what are your plans for the future? So, my plan for the near future is to keep uploading videos because I want to, and release my mixtape, which I am so excited for. I haven't found my sound yet, but I've been tapping into a lot of different sounds. There's a kind of trap element on there. There's the like spitting way, just fast spitting, punchline, stuff like that. And then I've got a few more like melodic tracks. You can kind of just sit back and listen to them, relax. I've got the intro to my mixtape. If you don't know what my mixtape's called, by the way, it's called Initiation, obviously, because like this is my first one, so this is the initiation of me coming into music. Like, I had an EP, I had the Overkill EP, but it wasn't anything spectacular, it wasn't anything like very planned out. But this one I actually have planned out. I've planned out the order of the songs, how it's going to go. I've got an album, a mixtape cover for it. I'm not going to put it on Spotify and that because, again, I'm going to stress this right now, I don't use my own beats yet. I don't know how to make my own beats yet, but I'm going to learn. I'm going to get like Fruity Loops or, what's the other one? I can't remember, but the other one, used for like music sampling and like music editing and beat production and stuff. And I want to learn that so then I can put my music on Spotify for you guys to listen to and actually start gaining an audience for my music, because again, I'm 18 in November and I've got ages and ages to go, so I'm just kind of experimenting with my music right now to see what people like, what people don't like, what I should improve on, what is good enough to stay and maybe improve upon even more. So that's what my music is right now. It's nothing to gain money, it's nothing to gain my own self, like It's not monetary, it's nothing like that. It's just to entertain folk, and it's to experiment to see where my music can go in the future. Obviously, I only have this mic right now, but it's good enough for what I need it for. The PC is a bit slow. I think I need another processor for it. I've not got like set down in mark like editing softwares like Premiere Pro and Photoshop and stuff is gonna end in like 6 days or something from now. So I'm trying to get my mixtape recorded, and then that's it. Then I can like make videos for it to go onto YouTube. But like that's where I'm that's where I'm at with music right now. I'm kind of just like, right, so I'll put out this mixtape, see how that does. If people like that, then keep going into that lane, keep like waiting a little bit to release some stuff, and then come back and bang it out. But then if people don't like it and people want other things, then I'll try other styles and see where it can go in the future, because I'm excited for my future. I hope you guys are excited for it too. There's a few good things coming up. I want to do some shows. There's a countryside down here called the Meadows, and there is a rock concert. I know, rock concert, but I think anyone can really perform there. There's a rock concert there that you can like sign up for and put your name down for. So I'm gonna try and do that. Maybe we'll see. And it's not like you gain any money. Again, it's just a volunteering thing, and I think that would be a good like take-off point for me. Maybe starting like pubs and clubs, but you never know. So that is the end of this Q&A. I hope you guys have enjoyed it. If you want me to make another one, leave your questions in the comment section below. I'm going to leave it like 6 months maybe to see what happens. So yeah, if you guys did enjoy this video, remember to smash the like button on it. That would mean a lot to me. Subscribe, turn on post notifications so you know when I post on my YouTube channel. And yeah, I will see you guys in the next video. Goodbye.